AA, see you in church. Hi, I'm Manuel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a little message, put the hand up, and let me know you were here. I do it right away because I have the tendency to forget and I won't return. And let me know a topic you'd like me to talk about. Well, this one, it will be the last of the last, thank goodness. Well, maybe not, because it's sort of not about the presidency. Oh, I'm not wearing my hat. I actually have hair. Anyway, the reason I'm doing this one is because I've had to really fight not to do this one. Because I don't get how greedy the Republicans are for money. They're willing to let a man destroy this country for money. It shocks me. It really does. I know you won't understand it because, I don't know, for some reason you don't. Because this presidency was really close. When he first got his position, it wasn't close at all. The electoral vote went in blue and came out red. And the reason I say it that way is if you go look back at the videos, you can see that we almost had a woman president. You saw her partying because it went in blue. And she came out so shocked that the electoral vote. See, that's the thing. Our problem is the electoral vote. It just doesn't make sense. It might have at one time, but it doesn't now. We need to get rid of that. And this year we have another vote and we voted, and the electoral vote is going back and forth. And the problem is that we're in a census year last year when this all started, this nonsense. The census should have adjusted the electoral vote because people moved. They should have recounted how many people was in each state, in each city, but they didn't do their job. So the electoral vote was just going back and forth. And that one thing that makes it so funny is that this man was as bad as, what was his name, Stalin from Russia? And the people still were so greedy. And this state shows that with McSally. She was put in a position and she did so many backstabbing, horrible. In real life, if a person talked the way she did and acted the way she did, that other guy could sue her and walk away with her complete, leaving her living in her car. But because it's an election, that's all I heard from Republican people. And that was so disgusting to see what she did. That was so disgusting to hear the lies coming out of the Republican Party. Well, I did. No, you didn't do that. That was Obama. Well, I did. No, you didn't do that. That was Obama. All I kept telling my friend was point out what he really did, not what he's claiming. And nobody could. It's just like secondhand smoke. Everybody keeps saying it's bad for you, but is it? They did testing. They put animals in a little glass cage. They filled the cage with smoke. But because it was still considered secondhand smoke, it didn't harm any of the animals. Not one of those animals got cancer. So then they shaved their backs, put a paste of tobacco on their backs, and they got cancer. Well, what it meant was people that smoke can get cancer. People that don't smoke won't get cancer from those cigarettes. Now, there's people making excuses like always. Some fat man told a lie and everybody ran with it. That's just like the vegetarians. But if you don't want to eat meat, just leave us all else the hell alone. They're doing a movie called Greta or something, and she's going, oh, health. Just like the people here in America. It's just that I want to take each one of those people and punch them in the face. You know why? Because all those businesses are out of business in America. All those towns are out of business in America. But the ones that are doing all the pollution are not in America. So shut up. Out. It's just ridiculous. And it's a joke. I'm sorry. We are not gods in America. We can only do our best. And what they should have done was put a filter. A filter. But back to the election. This man has done horrible, horrible things. He's told women that they're inferior, and the women still vote for him. He's told women's place is in the home, barefoot and pregnant, and women still voted for him. He's told women that they shouldn't have the right to vote, and women still voted for him. He's told women they should be more like a picture, seen but not heard, and women still voted for him. He said all minorities, it was free to the police to kill us, and minorities still voted for him. It just doesn't make sense. They showed then they didn't want to vote for him. It went in blue and the electoral vote voted red. He practically destroyed this country. And all I heard was greed, greed, greed from all the Republican people that I worked with. It doesn't make sense to me. You're that greedy that you would allow the world this country to be destroyed? It's okay that our Black, Hispanic, Chinese, Arab, Muslim, Japanese, Italian, French, Americans are destroyed by this man? You don't have a heart that he's taking families, putting one group in prison and another group in prison? Because they're not being allowed to be taken care of about their family. They're in a prison. And the ones that are the fathers and mothers of these children, they're also in prison. He's not sending them out of the country. He's keeping them in a jail over there. to keep poking the bear, but you're okay with it because you want money. Well, I had better. I hear this and it just horrifies me. Where's your Christian heart? Where's the God in you? It's just scary. I see people who were like Trump refusing to wear your mask. And then he started wearing his mask, and we found out why. He got the coronavirus. And automatically he got the best medicine. But you don't. And in Arizona especially, you won't get the best medicine because that woman has signed all these bills to make sure that even though you pay for your insurance, you don't get coverage to get your pills, to get the best medicine, or the best coverage. And the thing that scares me even most is the evilness in the Democratic Party. They did everything they could not to win. They had lots of wolves among the sheep. And when they finally answered my questions or listened to what I said, they were stupid people. They were the most dumb people I've ever spoke to, because I didn't meet them. Thank goodness. I would have strangled them and thrown them off of the top of a high building. I asked them, is he a second or first generation, which the documentary said he was? And they said, oh, he's got a birth certificate. I didn't ask that. There are two things that cannot be touched by and changed by any law, is our preamble and our Bill of Rights. Any law that goes against those two is automatically gotten rid of. And our judge area is supposed to make sure, going through all the laws, making sure that. They were also supposed to make sure that what's his name was a second generation American. But the video said he wasn't. So he should have never been able to run. It just doesn't make sense. When Obama ran, the Republicans went through everything, made every T cross, made sure that they did that so that he could, to try to stop him. But the Democrats didn't do shit. Oh no, that doesn't matter. Yes, it does. It's part of our preamble. You can't change that. So, Democrats, clean house. Get rid of every single one of them and not hire any of them again. And find new people that actually have read our preamble and our Bill of Rights and have an interest in putting a Democrat in the White House as a senator, as a representative, as a governor, as a mayor. Because you're a joke. And it's not funny. And we should have somebody representing us in those halls of the Democratic Party who want Democrats in there, not people that don't want to do a job and just getting paid. Because in the Republican Party, they're doing their job. But what do you think? Let me know by subscribing to my channel, leave a little message, put the hand up. I do it right away because I have the tendency to forget and I won't come back. And let me know something I should talk about because I will be talking about something else next time. But remember, AA, see you in church.